Good morning, everyone. I am like super early because I was so busy yesterday putting together some of the projects that I'm sharing with you today, as well as I had a couple meetings and some fun stuff going on last night. So I had to Zoom with Celine, and we had a group meeting for the Demo Design Dream Team, the tutorials that we offer monthly, so I didn't want to miss out on those. So I neglected to do my pre-recording of my video for all of you this morning. So I'm going to come to you live today and share with you the Joy of Sharing card kit. It's an all-inclusive card kit. This is the kickoff of my virtual 12-day celebration, as well as my 50th birthday. And yes, I've shared some tears this morning already, and that's okay, right? It's just a number. But I have some awesome stuff that I'm going to announce throughout this event within the next 12 days. There's going to be prizes, there's going to be special offers, there's going to be a lot of awesome things going on. I'm going to share this over to my page so that everybody out there that follows me on my business page is also able to tune in. I literally have until a few minutes before 8:30 because I have to clock in and work from home today. So I have to make sure that I'm done before I am on the clock. So if you all can bear with me while I kind of share this over to my page. And I also will upload the recorded portion, the replay of this, to YouTube for all my YouTube subscribers that don't necessarily catch me here on Facebook. If you are not a subscriber to my YouTube videos or my YouTube channel, please be sure to do that. It helps me. And share it with your friends. It definitely helps me in my business. And you know, I definitely want to share my creativity with tons of people. So, all right, I am going to stop looking over at my computer now and share some information with you. Okay, the first thing I want to share is today there's going to be a prize patrol for comments on my Facebook. So unfortunately, I have to figure out how to do all that stuff on YouTube. Let me introduce myself, Mary Jo Snyder from MJ Shady Inkers. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am super excited to come to you for the next 12 days with awesome gift giving ideas and some special things that I have planned. So it'll be, you know, one or two projects in the course of each day that I'm sharing with you. And of course, my Sunday Live with MJ will do some fun stuff as well. So 12 days of crafting fun. So I look forward to that. It's not necessarily going to be, good morning, Julie, all Christmas themed. Because not everybody celebrates the holidays. So I want to give you some options of alternate projects for, you know, like birthdays and stuff like that. It's all about celebrating. So we are going to celebrate the next 12 days and heading into the Christmas holiday. So first of all, I am so excited. This photo is perfect, absolutely perfect, for this Joy of Sharing card kit. This card kit is all inclusive. It includes a stamp set, a block, and an ink spot, and everything you need to make 4 different cards in the project kit. I, however, have altered the card to use my family photo. We just had family portraits done in the fall, and the colors in this photo are perfect for the cards that I can make with this kit. I had so many leftover elements from the kit by doing my card the way that I did that I was able to also make 5 alternate projects, in addition to many more that I can make because I still have tons of stuff left. It is so awesome. So I'm going to point you down. I'm so super excited to share this with you. And yes, I have some people out there that are going to receive these cards in the mail for Christmas, but so you're going to get a sneak peek, but just know that these definitely are for family, and others will get alternate projects based on the kit that I send on my Christmas mailing list. So anyway, let's get right to this. There's going to be a little shaking of the camera and stuff like that, but I'm going to reverse the camera. Welcome to my virtual 12-day celebration. I'm so excited. Good morning, Kimberly. All right, so let's reverse the camera. I'm going to try and get you positioned because I did not have my camera set up this morning. And I had like all this intention to have this all pre-recorded and scheduled to post right at 8 o'clock. And, you know, stuff happens and we get sidetracked, and that is okay too. So I like coming to you live as well, because that way I can address your questions as we have them. So I've already taken the cellophane off. If you're looking for the item number for this product, and if you want to get it and give it to someone or make your Christmas cards with it, you have time to do that. You can expedite your order. I actually have orders going in, an order for myself on Friday. So if this is something you want and you want it expedited, somehow we can work that out so you can save on shipping. So reach out to me if you want to get this kit and you want to, especially if you live local. It may not get there in time if I have to receive it and then ship it again. So definitely make that purchase in my online store. I put in a hostess code in the news feed, so probably under this video, and I'll add it to the description of this video to make sure that everybody has a host code for this entire event. It's going to be the same host code throughout the entire event. And anyone placing orders of $50 or more are going to be entered into the Prize Patrol drawings. I am going to have 12 drawings on December 13th. So there is a prize for every day that I am creating stuff with you. So super excited. And of course, $50 makes sense because I'm 50 years old. So be sure to use that host code. If your order is more than $150 or more, please do not use a host code. I will still enter you into the drawing, because I would want you to receive your own hostess rewards. So keep that in mind. Any orders 150 or more, I want you to benefit from those hostess rewards. So I also will be having some special surprise things going out in the mail for orders also. So it's just going to be random gifts. So anyone that orders like each day, I'll be drawing for that day as well. And everybody will be into the final drawing on the 13th. So, all right, let's celebrate and let's share this awesome all-inclusive card kit with you. So it comes in this craft box, which you can use to decorate and put some gift in there if you'd like to. It's durable. It's a nice box. Comes with a Mossy Meadow ink spot. I have to keep an eye on the clock. Comes with a stamp set that has beautiful sentiments. Let's see if we can share those with you. Find a piece of white paper so you can see what I got going on here, so you can see them a little bit better. So there are the sentiments. Wishing you a season filled with special warmth of friendship, the precious joy of sharing, and the wonderful blessings of happiness. Merry Christmas, season's greetings to you and yours, and of course these pine cones and pine branches and little berries. So really nice. And you'll notice that it coordinates. Obviously, these will coordinate with the other elements in the kit. So I'm going to put these two things aside, and I'll let you know what's going on with those, because I had purchased 2 kits so that I had enough cards for mailing out for my Christmas cards. All right, so you got all of this awesomeness. Set that aside. I actually am standing up, so I'm not looking at my computer screen. I'm not sure how many people are actually joining me. We got 6 people. It's early in the morning on a work day, so probably more people will step in and watch the replay than hi Cheryl or Sherry. A couple of people just hopped on. Sorry. Make sure you're commenting, because that's going to get you into the prize drawing. Share these videos. All that good stuff, because you want to be able to get entered into the drawing. And I was going to tell you the item number is 153650 if you're looking for that product. It's in the August to December mini catalog. I am going to also put this block aside. That's going to be part of the prize that I have that is going to be drawn for. Oh, so much information. That's one of the prizes for Prize Patrol, and I'm going to share what that is with you as well. All right, so you get 15 envelopes, and they're large size envelopes. They're actually 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, because the card is actually 5 by 7, which is awesome. So we're going to set those aside. I'm going to keep one out because I am going to use that to decorate. You have a full sheet of dimensionals, which is wonderful. You have these foil pieces. I'm going to keep one of those out. They are all the same. You have 15 of those. All the card bases are the same. Mossy Meadow, kind of a watercolor wash background. So I'm going to keep one of those. I've already done an entire box of these cards, so I can't wait to share with you what I came up with. I'm going to keep one of these tags, and I'm going to tell you how many sheets of these you get. So you have 1, 2, 3 of those sets of tags, and there's 6 on each sheet, so that's plenty for you to do your projects. There are, how many sheets of these? 1, 2, 3 sheets of these. I'm going to need one of these tags and one of these banners. There's so much stuff. It's almost like a paper pumpkin kit, except you know what you're getting. You don't always necessarily know what you're getting with paper pumpkin. These are tiny little dots, and we're going to use some of these. They actually peel off. They're adhesive-backed glimmer circles, okay? And yes, the glitter does kind of rub off, but no big deal. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets of these die cut images. So I already know that I'm going to need the smallest pine cone, this one, and the one with 3 pine cones on it. So I'm going to set those aside. These are not stickers, they are die cut images, okay? So I'll set the rest aside. And you have a sheet of mini glue dots, which I used on my original project. Then you have your directions. And this is actually the 4 cards that you can create using the elements in this kit. You have 4 cards, 3 of each design. So you can create 3 of each design. I, however, want to utilize my family portrait. So I actually use something similar to this design, but kind of changed it up a little bit. Let me share with you. Phew, I'm all out of breath. I want to grab the ink spot from my first kit and the stamp set because I don't want to dirty the other. I'm just going to show you a few things. This is what is left after making all of the cards, the 15 cards, decorating my envelopes, and making 5 alternate cards. So I have all these foil pieces that I can cut up and use, and I have all this stuff left to create additional projects. That's with 5 alternate projects and my 15 cards and decorating my envelopes. That's a lot of yummy goodness in that project kit. Okay, so now that we have that all set, I just want to give you a little type of instruction here. Inside your instructions, you have all the languages that Stampin' Up! Markets to, and this is English, and it tells you the coordinating colors are Bumblebee, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Real Red, and Soft Suede. Some of these colors are also pair up nicely with other designer series paper that Stampin' Up! Sells. So you're able to make your kit go further with some cardstock and additional designer series paper and maybe some embellishments, and you can totally make more cards using the elements that are left from this kit. Unless, of course, you use how the kit is instructed. I'm not sure what's left if that's how you handle your card kit. This kit is $35, just so you know. Plus tax and shipping. It comes obviously with the things that I've shared with you, and there's a short video regarding this kit. It's on YouTube for Stampin' Up, and I can share that with you too later once I'll share that in the news feed later. But you're able to make 15 cards with this kit. So I'm not going to need these directions because I've already made my card. I'll show you the finished card. This is what I did with my family portrait, and it is perfect. Like, you have that red tone in the background. We all wore, I just love that we all wore plaid flannel shirts, and all these other green elements match so nicely. This was fall. We had this picture taken when the fall foliage was just at its peak. And Andrea, who usually does our family portraits when she is able to, she's so kind. She is one of my best friend's daughters. And she photographed our wedding. She photographed when my husband adopted Nigel and Aaliyah, because they were not his biological children. So we had an adoption, and now we are one amazing happy family. There is one person missing from this photo, and because of COVID, we were not able to coordinate to have family portraits with my stepson here with us. So sorry, emotional. This COVID stuff is really wearing on me. So anyway, and I know that it's wearing on everybody. I'm not alone in this, that's for sure. I just keep praying and having faith that we will see brighter days ahead for sure. So we missed having Brandon in our photos. So once we're able to reconnect and be with one another and coordinate something, I'm gonna make sure that we have family portraits with Brandon in them. And of course the inside, I stamped the larger sentiment and put some poinsettias in there. So it's got the pine cones and the poinsettias. So very excited about this project, and it's so simple to put together. So let's go ahead and start that. We've already got our card base all scored, folded, all that good stuff. We're gonna grab our stamps and do some stamping. I neglected to grab the poinsettias that I need, so let me just get those from what is left over in my kit. And I think it's the medium one and the smaller one, and I know I had some of those left. It's amazing how much stuff was left after I created my cards, and I can't wait to get these in the mail to family because they're going to be so happy to have a photo of most of us anyway. So we have those. We're going to do our stamping, so I need the big sentiment. And like I said, today is all about celebrating family. So that is why I'm creating my cards with our family portrait, and they're going to get mailed out to family and friends. So, all right, so we have our ink spot. A way to open these ink spots, if you're not familiar, is you're going to, and it usually looks like this, sorry, you're going to go ahead and take your paper snips and just run that across. Make sure they're not your good ribbon scissors. Run that across that seam on the ink spot. These are the same kind of spots that come in Paper Pumpkin, and you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and dab all that ink on this sentiment. And when I have an ink spot, I prefer to do my ink this way so that I know I have full coverage where I need it. And hopefully I'm good there. Since these are photopolymer stamps, be sure to grab your piercing mat or some cushion that you may have, even if it's the cushion from the Stamparatus. That also works good. And then just go ahead and stamp your sentiment on that tag, like so. Perfect. Then we have our other tag, and I want that to be Merry Christmas. This does come with a block. I actually grabbed the wrong block, but it comes with a block. So let's use the block that it came with and grab our other sentiment, which is Merry Christmas. And go ahead and blot that in some ink, minus the dog hair. And go ahead and stamp that right on that tag. Hold it for a few seconds, let that ink soak into that paper, and you are good to go. I stamped a little crooked, but that happens when I'm not like able to hover over my project, but that's okay. I have extra tags, so I'm just going to grab an extra tag that already is stamped, and there you go. Now we'll get these stamps out of the way. I'll wash those later, and we are going to share with you how to assemble this. This pops right out. Be gentle because you don't want to tear the ends of your little pieces here. This is how I put this together. I want to grab my Stamp and Seal. There it is, hidden behind my water. Grab a photo. Just going to put a little bit of adhesive in the center back of that photo just to kind of hold it in place, because I mean, I'm hoping that people will keep these cards forever, but if anyone wanted to disassemble the card and put this photo, you know, in a frame or, you know, whatever. I keep Christmas cards, so that's just me. I would hope that people receiving this would also keep it. This is scrap at this point, so you can reuse parts of that by cutting it down for your other projects. Now, excuse me, time for water. I have pulled in mini dimensionals. They are not necessary because you actually can take your scissors and you can cut your dimensionals in half. For me, it's easier to just pull in my mini dimensionals. I take your pick tool and go ahead, and I actually put 4 mini on this side, 4 on this side, and 1 in the center. So it's just easier for me to make sure that it's adhered the way I want, and these mini dimensionals fit perfectly on that strip of gold foil on the back, because I want this raised up over the photo. So I'll go ahead and do that. I have been super excited with all the people that have contacted me this morning, wishing me a happy birthday. It is crazy though how fast time flies. My cousin messaged me, and her daughter and I are the same age. So my second cousin and I are the same age. There was a slew of us that kind of were all born around the same time, well, and within the same year. So we're all turning 50 this year. So it's, I got a little message from her on Facebook this morning. She's like, I can't believe that Shannon and you are 50 this year. It's crazy. And of course, Shannon was born on November 22nd and I on December 1st of the same year. So yeah, it's crazy how fast time goes. I mean, I see my own children. So we've got that all done. I see my own children growing up before my eyes, and it's nauseating, honestly, because you just want them to be little forever. So now I get what our parents went through, you know. So there's that, framed, nice and easy. Now, a couple of tricks. Because I don't want this to collapse, I want to make sure where I put my dimensionals for this pine cone, is it that one? No, this one. That I am putting it, and I'll show you. So I'm going to take a couple of dimensionals, and I want it to be where it's more solid. So one there, and you have to be careful with your spacing because you don't want to have that viewable when you are putting your cards together because it'll look kind of tacky. So my goal is to have that there. I'm going to add a dimensional here, but I'm not going to peel the backing off because I don't want it to stick to the photo. Makes sense? I'm going to peel the backing off of these though, and then I can cover those. So it still has that lift there, but it's not stuck and not stuck to my photo, okay? Then I'm going to grab my little sentiment and this pine cone, add some adhesive to this side by the Mary. I'm going to add my pine cone there like so. Grab my banner, and we're going to add that to the top of that banner. So just a strip of adhesive and kind of make it centered in a sense so that there's kind of equal amount of banner showing on each side. It's a little difficult with this hanging off the end, but as long as you can see those ends, it will add that little banner effect to both sides. Now, I found for me, I didn't want to stick this down again on the photo, so I flipped this over. This is the bottom of the tag, or of the tag that's going to go on here. So taking some glue dots with my Take Your Pick tool, this whole process goes pretty quick, and I'm going to put just a string of these down towards the base of this banner. And I'll keep going. There's a few of them. Enough so you know that that's going to stay on pretty well. And then just take off the backings, which I just do with my Take Your Pick tool. I don't have decent fingernails to do that with my acrylic nails. They're a little bit too thick to pick off these myself. So I just use the tip of my Take Your Pick tool. And you just get these all over the place, and that's okay. If you're not crafting, you're not making a mess. So a messy craft room is a sign of an artistic individual. How's that? This then will adhere to the gold base of my card. So it's only stuck to that gold. So like I said, I'm not ruining the photo by having all that adhesive off on top of it. And then on the inside, I'm just going to add the rest of the elements that I stamped. So that tag and my poinsettias. And I just adhere those flush to the card. because it's the inside of the card. I don't want to add too much depth to the inside by using dimensionals. And then just make sure you're not covering the words. And that is how you make those cards. So I'm not making the other types of cards because I want to save all the elements for my family portrait card. But you can definitely see how you can even incorporate these without using photos if you'd like to. And you can do them landscape, portrait. It depends on the photo that you have if you choose to use them that way. So I think it's just great. These also are perfect for scrapbooking because if you tear apart, I mean, can you imagine cutting this card in half and adding it to a scrapbook page? Because you have all that matted stuff. This would be perfect on a scrapbook page, just saying. So you can also use this kit for memory keeping. So I want to share with you, these are how I decorated the envelopes. Because I had all these extra elements, I used my Tombow glue and I just added those to the envelope. So I can address my envelope and it's perfect to be mailed. May cost a little bit extra because of the dimension of everything. And I'm going to request that my cards going through the mail do not get stamped through a machine, that they are hand stamped. My mail carrier is awesome in doing stuff like that for me. I just have to put a little note on it. So those are my Christmas cards. And here are 5 alternate projects. Very simple, just using elements and some additional Designer Series paper. This is that Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. Elements from the kit, the stamp set from the kit, some extra Whisper White, and a soft suede card base. So there's that one. Here's another one using that Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper because there's Real Red and Mossy Meadow in that paper. Some of the poinsettias with a little kiss of Wink of Stella. And of course, elements from the kit. Those are those glitter dots right there. I didn't realize they were 2 different sizes, but that's cool. It's hard to tell on there, right? So there's those glitter dots that are stickers. And of course, Whisper White, Mossy Meadow background for the card base. I have another one that I used, the larger multi pine cone, used Season Greetings, cut this banner in half, used some of that gold foil that was left. I cut it down to 2x4 and some Real Red. This paper is from the Poinsettia Place paper. I think that's the name of it. That's the Designer Series paper that coordinates. So there's soft suede in here and soft suede there, Real Red, and of course Mossy Meadow coordinates as well. And then on the inside, again, just a piece of Whisper White to go ahead and write your greeting to someone. Here's another one. This does not have Wink of Stella on it, but this is, again, the same Poinsettia Designer Series paper, those gold glitter dots, and I just used some Whisper White and dovetailed and used part of the banner, or the banner from the kit, included Whisper White on the inside, and of course, soft suede card base. And this, again, is that Designer Series paper from Heartwarming Hugs. Everything coordinates. You can find so many other products that coordinate with some of this stuff when you have an all-inclusive kit. So you may even have some in your stash where you can use the additional elements. And these are the standard envelopes these would fit in. So, and I added, of course, a little bit of Wink of Stella on this one and that larger sentiment piece on the outside. And this one opens this way. It looks like I got some adhesive in there, so I need to erase that so it's not sticking together. So one of the prizes, thank you for joining me today, one of the prizes that will be drawn on Sunday, the 13th, I got to add a few things in there. You don't need to see all that. I had to wait till I opened my kit, but these are missing tags. You're going to get, someone is going to win the kits to create the 5 alternate cards, the block that came in my other kit, the ink spot that came in my kit, and the other pack of the stamps. So you'll be able to create these 5 cards. So make sure you're commenting and sharing this video throughout the course of the next 2 weeks, the next 12 days, so that when I get ready to draw a winner, you will be able to, so the winner from this video will get this prize. So you understand what I'm saying? So everybody has that much time before I do the drawing on the 13th. So please, please, please share this stuff. Thank you for being here. I actually am going to run because I have to get to work. I'm going to reverse my camera again. Bear with me so that I can say a few other words to you. And grab, hold tight, hold tight. I don't want to make you see my outside. It's kind of gloomy out there today, but there we go. Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this. And if it's a kit that you think you might be interested in, then go ahead and purchase it with that host code that I have available. It is still available. It's not on back order currently. And you can add maybe some embellishments or some seal or some dimensionals or something to your cart with this kit and another pack of designer series paper that might coordinate. That will get you to that $50 mark. And I'm going to have a grand prize for anyone that places orders. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I know it's kind of scattered because I didn't get the announcement out there as to how I'm running this, but I will so that everybody has an understanding. Sharing the videos, commenting in the videos for each broadcast will get you in the drawing for the prize that I show you in each video. Okay, so today it's those elements from this kit that will be the prize from sharing and commenting in this video. Thanks, Bonnie. And thanks everyone who's sharing. So each day I'm going to have that offer for you. It may not always include stamps because stamped image. I definitely can't include stamped images, but it may not always include stamps because I don't have that capability of always having an extra stamp set available. I just happened to because I had 2 of these kits today. Hi Marva. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Do you have any more of the card kits? Ray, you're going to have to elaborate on that. If it's from the Wonder of the Season, Memory and More card class that I had, let me know in your message. I have 2 left, so it would be awesome if I could actually get those sold. So if that's what you're talking about, let me know. My dog is out back chasing a squirrel. Celine, if you're watching, my dog is chasing a squirrel. Anyway. So I'm going to go. I will have full details typed up so that you guys have an understanding of what's going on with my offers here. $50 or more in my online store using the host codes that I provide will earn you entries into the grand prize drawing on the 13th. So I have mini drawings and grand prize drawing. And I think the grand prize drawing is going to be pretty awesome. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for spending part of my birthday with me. And I look forward to sharing more fun, creative gift-giving ideas with you in the next few days. Actually, the next 11 days. So, blessings to you all. I'll see you again soon. Bye.